Natalee Holloway, born in Memphis, Tennessee, was the eldest child of Dave and Beth Holloway. Her bright smile and infectious energy were a constant source of joy for her family. After her parents' divorce in 1993, she and her younger brother Matthew found stability and love under their mother's care in Clinton, Mississippi. Life took another turn in 2000 when Beth married George "Jug" Twitty, a prominent Alabama businessman. The move to Mountain Brook, a wealthy suburb near Birmingham, offered new opportunities, but Natalee's strong bond with her mother and brother remained a constant. Natalee excelled in school, graduating with honors and securing a full scholarship to the University of Alabama. Her sights were set on a pre-med track, a testament to her ambition and dedication. Natalee wasn't just a bookworm, though. She was an active member of the National Honor Society and the school dance squad, her zest for life evident in everything she did. After graduating with top honors, she and 124 classmates flew to Aruba for a celebratory graduation trip. It was supposed to be a carefree escape, sunshine and laughter etched into their memories. But for Natalee, it became a chilling descent into a mystery that would hold the world captive for years to come. The trip wasn't exactly a faculty-sponsored retreat. Chaperones checked in daily, but the nights belonged to the teenagers. Aruba's pulsating nightlife beckoned, and stories swirled of wild parties fueled by unchecked freedom. Natalee, known for her bubbly personality, reportedly embraced this new side, indulging in late nights and early cocktails. One fateful Sunday night, the carefree facade shattered. Around 1:30 a.m., Natalee was last seen leaving a nightclub with Joran van der Sloot, a local honors student with a devilish glint in his eye. Two of his friends accompanied them, their intentions shrouded in shadows. Natalee was scheduled to fly home that very day, dreams of medical school swirling in her head, but the plane departed without her. Her luggage remained untouched, a haunting reminder of a life abruptly cut short. Panic seized her family. Beth Holloway, Natalee's mother, and her stepfather rushed to Aruba, a desperate search for their daughter consuming their every waking moment. The spotlight intensified as details of the last night emerged. Joran, the seemingly harmless classmate, offered a story that reeked of suspicion. He claimed they'd taken Natalee on a late-night shark-watching adventure, dropping her off safely at her hotel. But the details were murky, his alibi shaky at best. A massive search operation unfolded. Hundreds of volunteers turned the island upside down, their hope dwindling with every passing hour. The Aruban government even halted daily routines, mobilizing civil servants to join the frantic search. The island paradise turned into a scene of dread, the joyous laughter of graduation week replaced by an agonizing silence. Despite the unwavering efforts of authorities and volunteers, no trace of Natalee surfaced. The mystery deepened with each passing day, leaving only a trail of unanswered questions and a family drowning in a sea of grief. The initial investigation was a whirlwind of confusion. Aruban police, acting on Joran van der Sloot's ever-shifting story, arrested security guards who were later released due to lack of evidence. In June 2005, van der Sloot and the Kalpoe brothers became suspects themselves, their stories riddled with inconsistencies. The Kalpoes were released in July, leaving van der Sloot in custody for another 2 months. Each interrogation yielded a new version of events, leaving investigators chasing shadows. Desperate for answers, Beth Holloway clung to any shred of hope. In 2007, Joran published a book titled The Case of Natalee Holloway, a supposed apology riddled with self-serving narratives. A glimmer of hope emerged in 2008 when new leads sparked a search of the van der Sloot family home. Despite combing the yard and seizing personal belongings, nothing concrete linked Joran to Natalee's disappearance. The search for truth remained a frustrating exercise in futility. The Holloway family's nightmare took a horrifying turn in 2010. Joran, ever the opportunist, attempted to extort Beth with a chilling proposition. He claimed to know Natalee's whereabouts and demanded a hefty sum to reveal the truth. This twisted scheme earned him charges of extortion and wire fraud in the U.S. Ironically, the investigation into this crime led to a far more tragic discovery. On the 5th anniversary of Natalee's disappearance, Another young woman, Stephanie Flores Ramirez, vanished in Peru. Her body was later found in a hotel room registered to Joran van der Sloot. The predator had struck again. Arrested in Chile, Joran confessed to Stephanie's murder, but his words held a sickening twist. He dangled the possibility of revealing Natalee's fate in exchange for leniency. However, the focus remained firmly on Stephanie's case. Joran was extradited to Peru, convicted of murder, and sentenced to 28 years in prison. Back in the US, the legal battle over Natalee's status raged on. With no body and conflicting narratives, Dave Holloway sought to declare her legally dead in 2011. This decision, fiercely contested by Beth, was finalized in 2012. For years, the Holloway family endured the agonizing purgatory of hope and despair. Then, in a dramatic turn of events in 2023, Joran van der Sloot was extradited to the US to face the extortion charges. Facing trial, a flicker of conscience seemed to stir within him. In a shocking confession letter, Joran admitted to killing Natalee Holloway in a violent struggle and disposing of her body in the ocean. This long-awaited confession, though offering scant comfort, finally provided a measure of closure to the Holloway family. The 18-year saga of Natalee's disappearance, a story that captivated the world and exposed the darkness lurking beneath a tropical paradise, may finally be nearing its end. However, the scars of this tragedy will forever mark the lives of those who loved Natalee. Thanks for watching Vanished in Paradise, the Natalee Holloway mystery. If you found this video informative, please consider subscribing for more true crime content. Stay tuned for our next investigation.